Welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting a new series called Bake the Book. In this series, I test out some of the most popular baking books to see if the recipes are really worth the hype. And today we're making a recipe I've been dying to try. We're making the Almond Croissant Cookie from the Brooki Cookbook. Think crispy, buttery cookies packed with almond flavor and inspired by one of the best pastries to ever exist, the Almond Croissant. Let's get baking. Here's what we need. Classic cookie ingredients: sugars, butter, eggs, flour, self-raising flour, baking soda, and salt. But here's the twist. You're also going to need to make an almond cream filling. And the real stars of the show in this recipe are the almond flour and the slivered almonds. Just reading the recipe, it sounds delicious and I cannot wait to make it. We start by making the almond cream filling because it needs to chill in the freezer while we make the dough. Using a stand mixer fitted with the whisk, you're going to cream together the sugar with the almond flour and the butter. Once that's all combined, you're gonna add 1 egg and whisk on high speed for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then you need to weigh out balls that weigh around 20 grams each. You're gonna wanna place these on a tray that has a piece of parchment paper on top and pop it in the freezer while we make the cookie dough. Now for the dough, you're gonna want to clean your stand mixer bowl again. But this time, instead of the whisk, we're using the paddle attachment. Using the stand mixer makes the process a whole lot easier and a whole lot faster. Like any good cookie recipe, you want to start by creaming the butter with the brown and the granulated sugar. You want to mix these until they're well combined. Then you add the egg, and here you want to mix again until everything is really well incorporated. And now it's time for the dry ingredients. So your flour, self-raising flour, baking powder, and salt. And last but certainly not least, it's your white chocolate chips. This is what brings a lot of the sweetness to these cookies. The dough is already super soft. I can tell this is gonna be incredible. Now this is where the magic happens. You need to measure out 130 grams of cookie dough. The cookies in total are gonna weigh 150 grams. And listen up, I know it sounds like a lot, but every single gram is worth it because these look incredible. Once your dough balls are ready, you're gonna wanna take the frozen almond filling from the freezer. Now this next process might seem a little tricky, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. All you need to do is create what's called a bird's nest. So you take the cookie, and you make a hole inside of it. And then you can place the frozen almond filling in the middle. And now you can carefully close the cookie back up. Here, let me show you again. And now you need some flaked or slivered almonds. Roll each cookie in the almonds and place the dough balls in the fridge for at least 3 hours. I cannot wait to bake these, they smell incredible. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees and bake the cookies for 16 to 18 minutes. They come out golden and slightly crisp on the edges. For the final touch, we dust them with some powdered sugar. Because let's be real, powdered sugar makes everything better. These cookies might just be better than an almond croissant, and they might just be the best cookie I've ever made. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Oh my God. These cookies are insane. The outside is crisp, but the inside is soft and almond-y. And the filling on the inside, it's giving major almond croissant energy, and I'm here for it, and I love it. I 100% get the hype over these cookies. They might just be my new favorite cookie ever. Would you take one of these cookies over an almond croissant? Let me know down below. This recipe is a must try. If you love almond croissants, you're gonna love this recipe. You need to make this recipe. Shout out to Brooki for this masterpiece of a recipe. Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever baked from this book and what you would like to see me bake next. If you love cookies and want to see me bake more insane recipes like this one, don't forget to subscribe. And tell me, what should I bake next? Let's build this series together. I will see you next week for the other episode of Bake the Book. Thank you so much for watching.